Hello channel viewers, Mars making it into the news headlines again today. We'll be looking at NASA's Mars InSight lander and the ruins of Elysium. Also a closer look at the mission details as well as anomalies and artifacts that are found in Elysium Planitia over the past couple of months. This is the article that prompted me to do this video, posted to earthsky.org on November 8, 2018. Here's where Mars InSight will touch down on November 26. To quote the article, NASA has chosen an area in Elysium Planitia, high plains near the Martian equator, as the site for the landing of the InSight spacecraft later this month. Previous missions to Mars have investigated the planet's surface by studying its canyons, volcanoes, rocks and soil, but InSight is a three-legged lander, not a rover, and will remain wherever it touches down. For the first time ever, the evaluation for a Mars landing site had to consider what lay below the surface of Mars. We needed not just a safe place to land, but also a workspace that's penetrable by our 16-foot long or 5-meter long heat flow probe. And then another quote, if you were a Martian coming to explore Earth's interior, like we are exploring Mars's interior, it wouldn't matter where you put down. So this is from the CTX, showing the potential landing zone, and they've been monitoring this over the past couple of months. After a 205-day journey that began on May the 5th, 2018, NASA's InSight mission will touch down on Mars November 26. Its solar panels will unfold within a few hours of touchdown, so we're looking forward to seeing what the immediate vicinity looks like, as well as the results of their tests. You can also find the anomalies and artifacts that are found in this area in my blog. I did a search for Elysium, and these are the 5 articles that I've posted to my blog. So do check those out when you get the chance. The videos I've done on YouTube are also included in these posts. So the first anomaly we're looking at on the plains of Elysium is this huge pyramidal structure. Each of these 2 sides is approximately 600 meters long, with the short side approximately 320 meters long as well. And in the center we have this concave circular feature as well. Check out the geometry and symmetry of this, what I think might be an eroded pyramid, as well as in this area we have this strangely shaped sort of circular structure, which is about 160 meters in diameter. Also perfect symmetry and geometry. Could this be some type of habitat or underground entranceway? Also, I'll include the scale indicator for each of these images to the bottom right, and of course to the left the URL where you can find these high-rise photos. So here we can see a triangular sort of pyramidal feature, the straight sides, and also some geometry and symmetry in that. There's a close-up zoom. Even looks as if there's some type of wreckage over here. and one of these saucer shaped craft with a dome on top. Also down here we've got a megalith with two knobs or features on it and a strange hanger type anomaly to the right. So let's have a look at that dome shaped UFO. It's about 8 or 10 meters in diameter with a smaller dome on top, partially covered in sand and dust, similar to 2 or 3 others that I've found in other high-rise photographs. And then evidence of what looks like water or some type of liquid flowing down this butte or hill. Here I've enhanced the contrast a bit to highlight the flow. That's about 15 meters wide by about 40 meters long. You can see it emanates from the top of the hill and then runs down the slope. As it gets to the bottom near the surface, it starts collecting. That's why it looks darker in this area, slightly more faded here due to drying, I suspect, caused by the sunlight. And then it also splits off and flows down in that direction. NASA speculates that these are nothing more than dust flows of a darker material, or the dust flowing down here reveals a darker material underneath. But I still speculate this is some sort of liquid making its way up to the surface. Another one of these megalithic blocks. Each side is about 10 meters long, and in the top we have what looks like a hole. Check out these straight edges and right angles here. And then more evidence of what I think is liquid flowing down this ridge. This is about 50 meters long by 10 meters wide. Also, it seems to be emanating from this opening there, running down, and then it sort of splits off as it gets to the bottom of this ridge line. Dust or water, that's the question. More strange anomalies in this area, even what looks like an opening there. But I'll only be showing you a select few of these anomalies, otherwise this video will be hours long. We're looking at these blocks located there, and this is about 5 meters by 5 meters, the square that there as well. To get this L-shaped anomaly here, straight edges, 90-degree angles, and then this surface feature, it still intrigues me. We've got this large rectangular area that's been sort of mined or cleared out, and then 2 smaller ones on either side. Looks almost like a plus sign, with some geometry and symmetry there as well. So this is about 50 meters long, about 25 meters wide. Maybe that's an open mining pit or quarry, possibly even a destroyed structure, who knows. Then these anomalies, and this one here looks rather strange as well. This looks like a big dish, diameter of about 12 meters. Check out the concave shape, and there's this rectangular structure or block next to it with this piece coming out at 90 degrees, but straight edges here, right angles as well. Some more blocks as well. We're going to check out this one. This one's about 10 meters by 10 meters by 10 meters. Looks like a cube. Check out the beveling on this top surface with a strange part sticking out there, with smooth surfaces and right angles as well as straight edges. Even check out that there. These are huge. That's about 10 meters. That one there's about 15 meters. But let's continue. We're looking at these anomalies. And this is about 10 meters long by 8 meters wide. Got straight edges, right angle, very smooth surface. Another rectangular block here. And what looks like a partially buried one over there. Get this strange feature or knob sticking out of this one side. And then some more megalithic blocks packed tightly together. And these are also 10 meters by 10 meters. And then there's a larger one to the right, and on top we have a triangular megalith with a flattened dome-like feature on the one side, not unlike the ruins in South America. Some more blocks that have separated. This whole area looks like some other city that was destroyed, this megalithic city. So let's check these out. These are about 12 by 12 meters. Check at the design in these sides. Straight edges here, there as well. Right angles. Check at that. This one's still in relatively good shape. Looks as if these actually fitted together like pieces of a Lego. There's another rectangular block. This one's about 15 meters long by 12 meters on that side. Get the smooth surface. Straight edges over there. Looks as if this is partially lifted above the surface. Could this be an opening as well? Some nice design features in this block. Maybe a hangar, who knows? More strange artifacts. Let's look at this one. So this is about 6 meters wide by about 10 meters tall, but check at these like parts sticking out on either side. Got 90-degree angles over here. Straight side, right angle, straight side, right angle. Almost like a tombstone. Not that it is, it's too huge. Who knows? Maybe it is. And then more blocks over here. Even some more over there. There's just too much to show. So I'm just going to look at these over here. This is also a huge block. Okay, so let's quickly see. This is about 4 meters by 4 meters. And it's about 10 to 12 meters tall. This one's about 8 by 10. Check at the straight edges and right angles, and it looks like the piece has been carved into this one side or edge. This looks like the top of a pillar perhaps. So here we're looking at this L-shaped structure over there. This is about 12 meters by 8, so let's zoom in. So from there to there is about 12 meters, from there to there about 8. Look at the design in this. We've got a 45-degree angle here and a 90-degree angle there and there, and what looks like an entranceway to the side. Could this be some type of outpost? Also some more blocks. Check out these two huge ones here. I'm zooming in on this pile. So this one's about 22 meters long, about 6 or 8 meters, let's check, yeah, 6 to 8 meters wide. So it's bigger than the pregnant woman of Baalbek, Lebanon. Check that smooth surface. There we've got a hole right in the center, straight edges, more rectangular block or blocks over here, and this here even looks like it could be a circular object with a square feature in the center. Checking out this, look at that huge piece over there, another little pyramid over here. So this one, which looks like a type of a temple, let's see, let's zoom in. That's about 5 meters by 5 meters, and this is about 12 meters. Check out the concave area here, and then something sticking up on this one side. Looks almost like a type of a pyramid with a flat top and a strange feature at the back. Almost like those pyramids of South America, where you climb the stairs up the one side and then there's that little building on top. It's almost similar to that. Another huge block there, as well as over here we've got some more blocks. So let's check this one out. It's almost as if it's cut in the shape of a ruby or a diamond. Multiple faces. So this is about 12 to 15 meters across and 15 meters tall. Straight edges, 90-degree angles, and then smooth surface features. And then this strange artifact there. So this is about 15 meters by 15 meters, and we have this T shape, that line running through the center on either side of these two pieces. Now we've got an L shape. I don't know what that was. More blocks over here and down here. So let's check out these two. And this one over here caught my eye. That's about, this is about 18 meters long by about 6 meters wide. And check out the design in this part. Here we've got a right angle here as well. Diagonal line running across. Perfectly straight edge on this side. Rectangular block here. 90-degree angles there. And then a strange feature on this one side. It's rectangular part to it. And then another very pristine block in the middle of nowhere. And this is about 10 meters by 10 meters by 10 meters. Got straight edges, very smooth surfaces, and this might even be an opening on this one side. So again, could this be just a block that's partially buried, or some type of structure, this being an entrance? You can see why NASA is interested in this area with Curiosity close to it. Now InSight is going to be landing near here as well. Check at these anomalies. This is about 12 meters long, 12 meters wide, and then what caught my eye was this arc. This is like a layered piece on top of this larger artifact. So check that out, highly irregular, got right angles, geometry in that design, and then another rectangular partially buried block there perhaps. So let's quickly go over to Google Mars and we'll have a look at the InSight lander zone. Okay, so it's in this area of Elysium Planitia, and down here we have Curiosity rover as the area we're looking at, Elysium Planitia, and here are areas in which I found anomalies. We'll check those out momentarily. So let's see how far InSight's landing from Curiosity. It's about 320, 330 kilometers to the north of Curiosity. Let's quickly have a look at some of the anomalies, and these are all featured in previous videos and blogs. So that's where Curiosity rover photographed these megaliths. This is courtesy of Will Farrar from What's Up in the Sky 37. He discovered these. And then over here, this is from the MRO high rise. It looks like a Pueblan ruin. And down here, some more megaliths, destroyed structure there. So let's go over to the east. More huge blocks discovered there. That strange eroded pyramid with the one side still basically intact. Over there you can't see it nicely. That looks like a Rubik's cube with 9 smaller blocks. Perfect geometry and symmetry in that. And a strange arch, and that cube is about 8 by 8 meters. Looks almost like a Borg cube. Yeah, just showed you these. Let's see if I can get to that one. So we've checked those out. Let's see what I missed. Up here. Okay, that's in Kotka crater. Some more huge megalithic blocks. So it's interesting that NASA is so interested in this area. Maybe they know about these, what I speculate to be ruins, as well as the water seepage coming up to the surface. And there's also speculation that if there is a civilization on Mars, that they probably moved underground. So possibly this lander could be checking that out. Exciting times. Okay, so with that said, it concludes this video. Thanks to everyone for watching. I know this was a long one, but I needed to do it. I think we need to see the bigger picture. So do stay tuned, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye bye for now.